In my video yesterday, I was talking about how before a DJ goes and throws a bunch of money at processing gear to hook up to their system in hopes that it will sound better, maybe the thing to do is to take a look at what you already own and make sure it's set up to sound as good as it possibly can. This is your speakers, your mixing board, and I also mentioned your music files that you play through your computer. I mentioned that I use 320K MP3 files. I think they sound pretty good through my system. Some people in the comment sections said, well, hey, I use Wave or I use FLAC, and that sounds much better than 320K MP3 files. And you know what? They're right. If I used good Wave or FLAC files through my system, it might sound even better. In fact, I'm sure it would sound even better. But I feel like 320K is the least I can do. How's that sound? Now, before I go any further, I just want to say, don't hate on anybody for not knowing things or for having a misunderstanding about something. And don't be ashamed if you don't know stuff. Ask questions. That's what this channel is all about. So, now that I filed that disclaimer, in one of the comment sections, somebody said, you talk about 320K MP3 a lot. Now, way back 20 years ago, I was told that 128K MP3 was just fine. So why are you using 320K MP3? Well, here's the thing. Back in the old days, 20 years ago, think about an iPad, or iPod rather, there were no iPads, an iPod, and what the storage capacity on that wasn't very much, right? So they wanted to save as much room as possible. And if you're trying to cram a lot of songs onto an iPod and you're listening to that music through earbuds, yeah, 128K was probably fine. But when you're talking about broadcasting music through a PA system, you might notice some hiss, you might notice some loss, because it's big sound, right? The higher the bit rate, the better the sound quality. And why not use the best sound quality you can? Because we're no longer freaked out about storage capacity. Storage is relatively cheap. And that's why people are running things like Wave and FLAC files. So, yeah, my suggestion would be to look into the 320K MP3. And if you're not sold on it, take a 128K MP3 song, download something off of, I don't know, maybe Amazon Music or something that's 320K MP3. Play them back to back, the 128 to the 320, and see which one you think sounds best and make that decision for yourself. And do it through your DJ PA system. Something else I wanted to mention, and I've seen it before, I've heard about it, and I see it in the comment section. There are DJs out there who use an internet connection and YouTube to access music. And what I mean by that is they're playing the YouTube video and running the audio through their DJ system, and that's how they're getting their music. Some people are downloading audio from YouTube and playing that through their DJ system. Now, is the price right? Yeah. Is it legal? No. Does it sound good? No. If you're looking for something that's legal and sounds good, especially if you're using really good equipment, use the best file possible. Don't try to cut corners on this stuff. A DJ friend of mine was telling me they did a lighting job at an event a couple of weeks ago. And there was another DJ there. They had a brand new Denon Prime 4 and some pretty nice equipment. Yet, they were playing YouTube videos for their audio through the system. It didn't sound very good at all. And there were commercials in there. There was dead air while the commercial played. They may or may not turn the commercial down all the way. You maybe hear part of the commercial. Then when it's over, they'd crank it up. Don't do that. Please, if you are doing that, you don't have to tell me about it. Don't be ashamed, but just stop doing that. And go ahead and, I don't know, take $100 and download some good stuff off of Amazon or something at 320K, at least that. And get the most out of your system, especially if you're investing in nice stuff. So, that's it. I hope I helped somebody. If you have any questions or answers, let us know down in the comment section. I'm done talking. Practice and enjoy.